Take a deep breath. Fresh air, pure oxygen. We do it thousands of times a day without thinking. But have you ever wondered how this invisible gas came to surround our planet? What sustains every heartbeat, every thought, every complex form of life was once a deadly poison, a mystery that nearly destroyed Earth before saving it. This is the story of oxygen, the killer turned creator, and how one of the greatest enigmas in planetary history was solved. Get ready, because what you're about to discover will change the way you breathe forever. Long before the air was clear, our planet was a chaotic sphere blanketed in harmful gases and devoid of life as we know it. This harsh environment laid the groundwork for a revolution, a transformation sparked by small, unassuming organisms that thrived in the depths of the oceans. These microscopic powerhouses unleashed oxygen into the atmosphere, turning a poisonous world into one ripe for life. As they multiplied, the very substance that threatened existence became the foundation for complex ecosystems, leading to the flourishing diversity we see today. Let's travel back more than 3 billion years to an alien world, green murky oceans, skies painted red with methane, and not a single trace of oxygen in the air. Life was simple and microscopic, with bacteria clinging to survival in extreme conditions. But something extraordinary was about to happen. As these remarkable bacteria evolved, they began to harness sunlight, altering the very fabric of our planet and paving the way for the oxygen revolution. These ancient organisms, known as cyanobacteria, thrived in the oceans, proliferating and releasing oxygen, gradually transforming Earth's atmosphere into one that could sustain more complex life. With the rise of oxygen, life began to flourish as multicellular organisms emerged, leading to a remarkable explosion of biodiversity that set the stage for complex ecosystems. Deep in those oceans, tiny organisms began to do something revolutionary: photosynthesis. They were cyanobacteria, the invisible engineers of the future. They captured sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide, and as waste they released oxygen. At first, this oxygen never reached the air. It was absorbed by minerals, rusting iron, and rocks staining oceans red. For millions of years, Earth swallowed every atom of oxygen, until it couldn't anymore. Then one fateful day, the oceans could hold no more. The oxygen began to escape into the atmosphere, creating a breathtaking change. The skies turned a brilliant blue, welcoming new life to flourish on land. This wave of oxygen sparked a remarkable evolution, giving rise to plants and animals, each adapting to their changing environment. The invisible engineers had set the stage for a planet teeming with life, reshaping Earth's destiny forever. Then it happened. Around 2.4 billion years ago, oxygen began to flood the atmosphere. This moment is known as the Great Oxidation Event, and it was an apocalypse. For most life at the time, oxygen was toxic. Countless species of microbes perished, unable to survive the invasion of this corrosive gas. The first great mass extinction in Earth's history wasn't caused by volcanoes or asteroids, but by oxygen, the same air you breathe right now. As researchers investigate this monumental shift, they uncover secrets of how life adapted and evolved in response to the newfound presence of oxygen. From this extinction arose a new era, where life began to flourish, adapting to the abundance of oxygen and setting the stage for all future evolution. The world transformed dramatically, allowing for the rise of complex ecosystems and the diverse forms of life we see today. But the drama didn't end there. The rise of oxygen triggered chemical reactions that removed methane from the air, methane that had kept Earth warm. The planet froze over in a catastrophe known as Snowball Earth. Imagine oceans locked under miles of ice, a frozen prison that lasted millions of years. And yet, even in this icy nightmare, life endured. Beneath the relentless freeze, pockets of life clung to existence, adapting in astonishing ways. Plants with their innovative survival strategies broke through the surface ice, reaching for the light that barely penetrated the thick layer above. Beneath the ice, unique aquatic creatures developed remarkable survival mechanisms, thriving in the icy waters, proving that even in the harshest conditions, life finds a way. Oxygen, once a death sentence, slowly became a gift. As it accumulated, life discovered a new way to harness it: cellular respiration. This was an engine far more powerful than anything that had existed before. Thanks to oxygen, life broke free from its microscopic prison. Organisms grew larger, more complex, until animals appeared, forests rose, and eventually, we arrived. Everything you see, every bird in the sky, every tree, every person, exists because oxygen chose to stay. In this extraordinary journey, each breath we take is a reminder of the transformation that oxygen has undergone. As life evolved, so did our relationship with this precious element. From the tiniest microbes to the grandest animals, it became the foundation upon which life flourished. Now we stand as stewards of this miracle, responsible for nurturing the very air that sustains us. But here's the unsettling truth: oxygen doesn't stay stable on its own. Too much and Earth would burn like a torch. Too little and life would suffocate. Our atmosphere is a delicate balance maintained by forests, oceans, and even ancient bacteria, a balance so fragile that any drastic change could rewrite the future of life. Accident. Cosmic fine-tuning. What we know is this: no other planet we've discovered has this rare equilibrium. Each tree serves as a guardian, filtering air and providing shelter, while the oceans flow, absorbing carbon and producing oxygen. In contrast, the void of space reveals countless celestial bodies, each lacking the intricate balance that our planet enjoys. It's a reminder of how unique and precious this world truly is. Breathe again. That air filling your lungs is the product of miracles and catastrophes stretching across billions of years. Oxygen was a killer, an ice maker, a destroyer of worlds, and at the same time the architect of everything we love and know. The mystery isn't just how it got here, but why only here? Is there another world somewhere in the cosmos where oxygen is writing its own story? In every breath we take, there lies a connection to a history filled with both wonder and peril. We are not merely passengers in this journey. We are part of a grand narrative spun from the threads of existence. Our stories intertwined with countless others, each one a silent testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. As we explore deeper into the cosmos, we ponder not only our origins, but the possibility of kindred spirits living in distant worlds. Each discovery brings us closer to answering the questions that have long haunted humanity, bridging the gap between worlds. If this journey into the oxygen mystery left you breathless, imagine the secrets Earth still hides. Subscribe to keep exploring the mysteries of life in the universe. Leave a comment. Do you think oxygen is a cosmic accident, or proof that life is destined to bloom across the stars? And share this video with anyone who needs to remember that every breath is a miracle. Every element around us tells a story, from the tiniest microbes to the tallest mountains. Through our exploration, we uncover not just the mysteries of oxygen, but the very essence of existence that connects all living beings. Each wave of the ocean breathes life into the shores, while the air above carries whispers of ancient secrets. Together, these elements remind us of our connection to a universe that thrives on the balance of its magnificent forces.